leading 10-0. 1st and 5 on the Bills' 24. Stephen Ridley fumbles. The Bills recover it, return it all the way, 74 yards for the touchdown. Denoris Searcy. Look at that Bills defense. And into the
team. Tony Romo's arm hurt, couldn't get into him.
Ensuing Giants possession, David Wilson, he fumbled on his first touch tonight for the second straight year. He coughs it up. Returned by Brian Church, 27 yards.
Church's money returned by Church.
We say Russell last name.
They still got a shot, but watch out for the man in the middle. Manning looking for the former 7th-round pick, Darrell Scott, picked off by Brandon Carr, and that is going to do it. The 6th turnover forced by the Cowboys. And how about them Cowboys? They have a win.
They got to do it themselves.
Chiefs coming on 3rd down, intercepted. It's a pick 6. Tamba Hali right in his breadbasket at Kansas City.
And here's Bradford in the end zone. Tag intercepted and a touchdown for the Cardinals. It is Dan Williams, the nose tackle, who deflected it, and Matt Shaughnessy.
And it's picked off by Cushing. Cushing to the 5. Touchdown, Houston.
Ruh-roh problems. Check this out. Brian Kerrigan gets a hand up, bats the ball down.
That's a lateral.
That is a lateral.
That's a lateral.
Eagles didn't realize it. Redskins did. D'Angelo Hall picks it up, and he's taking it to the house.
One rule in a football game, always cover the ball and then allow the referees to make the call.
Take another look at this play.
pass gets tipped and picked off by Osi Umenyiora. There goes Osi. All the way for a touchdown, 21-0 Atlanta. 68 yards for Osi.
Only been sacked once all year. This was it, and it was disastrous. Jared Allen gets him. Brian Robinson picks it up, and even with the ponytail on the back, that's not enough to slow him down.
I love that rhinestone cowboy.
Big play from him. He creates it, but it's for the Bears. As Tim Jennings says, I'll take that. They had 8 of these returned for scores a year ago. They get their first on that play.
Tandem-wise, this is arguably the best corners in the game, along with the guys from Seattle.
3 wide receivers left. Palmer being rushed, and it's intercepted. Being brought back by DeAndre Levy, and he's going for a touchdown. No illegal blocks on that one.
Need the 31. Shaw intercepted and picked up by Alteron Werner. Walking in and a pick 6.
Pressure coming. Breeze unloads. Intercepted. It's Foster. Mason Foster has some blocks. Mason Foster could go. He is gonna score. And a flag comes in at the end. Vic almost he did have it intercepted. Picked off by Eric Berry down the sideline. It's going to be a touchdown, Kansas City. Derek Johnson tipped it, and the tip drill.
Clay Matthews, the hit on Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, M.D. Jennings picking it up, and he had gone 24 yards into the end zone.
Hey, Clay Matthews came
at a 100-yard day, but the ball pops loose. Reggie Nelson's got it, and the ball pops loose, and Terrence Newman's got it. And continuing in Rich Eisen's trend this week with the Seinfeld references, we say, hello, Newman.
Newman's lucky, boy.
Brought him back last week, and Roethlisberger said he did a really good job. And the pass is intercepted at the 37-yard line by Major Wright. And Wright is inside the 10-yard line, skirts the sideline. Touchdown. 7 catches. And Roethlisberger in trouble, and the ball comes loose again. Peppers comes up with it. Julius Peppers with an escort to the end zone. Touchdown.
It's harder to out.
Yeah, that's a nice looking suit. Being replaced by Daryl Smith, and he says, "You know what? I'm gonna have a pick 6 for this occasion." I wouldn't be surprised if Ray gave him a tip on the offense of the Texans.
Maybe he throws 7 touchdowns today. Here's touchdown number 1. Unfortunately, it's to D'Angelo Hall. He goes in for the pick 6. Redskins lead it 7-0. Next line's possession.
That's blocked. More special teams problems. Picked up by Steven Johnson, who blocked it, and he's got the touchdown.
Jay Cutler didn't look good for that left knee there. Third quarter, 3rd down and 10.
Here's another strip sack for Sue, and then all of a sudden the big little Nick Fairley, little Nicky.
Nick Fairley.
Sean has it, throws, and it's intercepted by Richard Sherman. He's going down the sideline. He has followers, and not just on Twitter. Touchdown Seahawks.
On 3rd and 4. Bobbled, intercepted. There's Darius Butler with an escort and the quarterback to beat, and he'll take it to the house on a pick 6. Darius Butler picks
Smith dropping back. He gets dropped by Carl Klug. And that's it. That's a touchdown.
Sack, strip, fumble, touchdown.
He didn't do what.
Soundly by Denver, and the kick blocked. And recovered in the end zone for the touchdown. And it's Jeremy Stewart. 3rd down and 5. Out of the shotgun is Flynn. And Flynn has a pass intercepted at the 43 by David Amerson. And he goes in for the touchdown. Matt Flynn.
Rivers hit as he throws by Hatcher, and it's picked off by Sean Lee. And Lee takes it all the way for a Cowboys touchdown.
Open for Jeff Toole, the undrafted rookie free agent quarterback who got picked off by T.J. Ward. 44 yards to the house for the game sealer.
And this one is blocked, and Indy picks it up. Delano Howell. Howell still on his feet. He's going to score.
23-16. 3rd down and 22. Flacco tipped by Deion Jordan, the 3rd overall pick, picked up by Rashad Jones. That's a pick 6. You mentioned the offensive line issues.
First, we got the punt. We got a problem.
Get out of the way.
It hit the hoof of Damian Williams. That is the first Titans turnover of the season. Wow. And it cost him a touchdown.
The returner has to get everyone out of the way. That's on him.
Mike Munchak wondered what hell this will work. Danny Woodhead playing for the concussed Ryan Matthews. And Charles Woodson heads to the end zone for the 13th defensive touchdown in his career, tied with Rod Woodson and Darren Sharp.
High ankle fracture for Jokel. Next play, 1st and 10, the Rams 47. Gabbert overthrows Blackman. Matt Giordano picks it off. This goes from a play that's all right. This could turn the tide a little bit. This is a nice return. Hey, wait a minute. All the way for the touchdown. Game tied at 7.
I mean, if you try to do that, that's hard.
Yeah.
This is not.
It is.
Oh, no, he did.
Yeah. Tremaine Brock says, I'll take that. Thank you. That's an NFL record for Matt Schaub.
Had 55 points off of turnovers leading the league coming in. This one, they do turn into points. The very next possession, Kurt, he throws a pick 6.
You know, it was a miscommunication. He came out with timing, tried to throw it.
Manning, this is pretty good. Throwing another touchdown, but this time it's to the Jags. Paul Posluszny.
That kid can play, man. He can play the game.
Look at him go.
Oh, geez.
Peyton ain't going to do that now.
59 yards and the score.
Right.
They went for 2. They did.
Right now. 6 plays later, 4th and 3 at the Rams 6. Yates looking for Garrett Graham. Instead, it's Alex Ogletree. The 98-yard pick 6. Alec Ogletree, the Texans' 5th straight game, giving up a pick 6. This time, Raiders still trying to get back in it. Pryor looking for Michael Rivera. Picked off by Hussein Abdullah, who goes 41 yards for the touchdown. Chiefs win 24-7. They're 6-0, and they set the world record for loudest opening.
Usually the holder has to try and field goal attempt. That doesn't work because Chris Maragos is the holder, the defensive back. This is the final snap of the first half, by the way. So Jason McCourty picks it up and returns it 77 yards for the score.
It's not how you want to go in at halftime after that mistake.
Congratulatory low fives after he took a shot. First quarter, no score, Bucs ball. Glennon sacked by William Moore. It's the Cow who goes in for the touchdown. See, kids, make your free throws. Good things happen. Drive, 3rd and 6 in their own 20. Ryan Tannehill, picked off by undrafted rookie Nickel Roby out of USC. Does the flip into the end zone. The Bills came into the game tied for the
2nd and 10. Smith throwing, intercepted, and there he goes. Logan Ryan gonna take this one for a touchdown. To the 11, and he fumbles the football. There's a flag down. The ball is into the end zone and recovered by San Francisco. Osgood with the touchdown. Butler on first down to the outside. It was intended for Jeffrey. He bobbled it, and it was taken back all the way for a touchdown by Brian Orakpo.
Geno Smith on first down and 10. That's picked off. Here comes Clucker to the house for 6.
Today in Cincinnati.
Here's the 10 picked off. Adam Jones and see. Well, let's see what Geno Smith can do. Not much. His second pick 6.
It's over. Let's put Kirk Cousins in, and it was the same result.
Yeah, your cousin, he got his relatives right there.
Is he high-stepping that
high
thing?
Step for about 40 yards.
Is he high-stepping that thing on Cousins?
With Kirk.
Don't do positive to go through this game. Over the middle to Mercedes Lewis. However, it is stripped by Patrick Willis. Returned by Dan Skuta for a 47-yard touchdown. This is one of those plays that took like 45 years to develop. Somehow he gets down into the end zone. Niners win in a rout. Steve Weatherford, ball goes over his head. And Najee Good recovers in the end zone for a touchdown for the Eagles. It's 15-7. Mike Barkley says, hey, wait a minute. We're not out of this. Hey, it's the biggest thing we've done all day.
And then it's Jeff Toole to Sean Smith.
When you see that ball in one hand, when your defensive back, he knows what he's doing. Now, come on, make me proud.
He's making you proud.
Now, right there. How you gonna try to tackle a man in the end zone?
Now it's 13-13. TJ Graham. Oh, it looks so good when it started. Tamba Ali.
You know, bad teams, they do bad things.
Suing Falcons possession, Ryan. The dreaded pick 6 strikes again. Drayton Florence goes 38 yards for the touchdown. Matt Ryan can't believe it. What a season has gone off the rails for Atlanta.
Yeah, Dan's got that camera on him. Marshall, you talked about that a game day morning. I mean, I saw everything Dan did, even when he picked his nose.
Thursday night, we did see the game end in overtime with a safety. Oh, a touchdown! Lord.
3rd and 3 at the Rams 42. Luck drops back. Stripped by Robert Quinn. Chris Long recovers it 45 yards for a touchdown. Rams lead 7-0. Chris Long's first career touchdown. Howie Long.
Following last week's sideline collapse. First play from scrimmage for Case Keenum. That's the old whiff right there. Picked up by Matt Shaughnessy in the score.
That's not how you want to start a game.
7-zip lead. Next Oakland possession. Marquette King has it swatted away by the rookie Demontre Moore. Another rookie, Cooper Taylor, scoops it up. 5 years for the Giants. Is that possible? It is. Then Eli Manning picked off by Tracy Porter.
That was okay. Eli, come on, man.
Tracy Porter becomes
at that starting position. Bad things start to happen. Like that.
See, he plays himself. See, that was, okay.
Lead 27-7. 2 Jets possessions later. My goodness, Geno Smith. Denoris Searcy takes it back 32 yards for a touchdown.
A little emotional there on the sideline.
He is.
Joe Flacco.
Look at this.
Look at a play by David Bass.
Guess we learned that from Pep, the guy on the other side.
The guy on the other side.
That's right.
Who has done that many a time.
Yeah, it's tough. Huh?
Okay, JD's not impressed with the first pick. How about that? How about that one? Is that good enough for you?
Yeah, I think that.
Okay. That's good. He jumped in. Took it back.
Everybody's jumping in.
Right there. Bengals leading 14-13. Couple of possessions later, 4th and 6. Blocked by the Bengals there. Picked up by Tony Dye. He takes it back for the touch.
I think Burfict blocked the punt.
21-13. Next Browns possession, 2nd down and 13. Campbell's pass to Chris Obanaya completes. However, ball comes out. And the fumble picked up by Vontaze Burfict. He scores.
There you go. That's what this defense can do. Takeaways and then score.
Tolzien. No. Wait, you down with JPP?
Yeah, you know he.
That's right, Jason Pierre-Paul. Look at the athletic.
Another interception. Running it back for a touchdown. Walker Thurman.
Possession, 1st and 10, their own 34. Ryan picked off by Mason Foster, and Mason Foster huffs, and he puffs, and he chugs, and he pulls a team of Clydesdales into the end zone for a 37-yard touchdown. Matt Ryan.
Jason Campbell, what do you think is going to happen right here?
What do you think's going to happen? Oh, well.
William Gay.
Don't use the excuse I didn't get any practice reps either.
Takes it 21 yards for the touchdown.
From the gun. Luck. Intercepted. Carlos Dansby takes it all the way. Touchdown, Arizona.
And it's intercepted. And racing the other way and still on his feet is Leonard Johnson, and that is a touchdown. Can you believe that?
2nd down and 3 from the 40-yard line. And a fumble to the outside that goes, and it's picked up by Von Miller. Miller into New England territory with a convoy. Gronkowski tries to chase him down. He gets blocked out of the play, and Denver has a touchdown. Wesley Woodyard created the...
Right to his hands. Always remember now, it's not the bad plays you make, it's when you make the bad plays.
Well, like right here for Victor Cruz trying for those extra yards. Orlando Scandrick says, get that out of here, and here goes Jeff Heath.
Young receivers got to realize that play is not going to progress anymore. Just
on the clock. And the ball's knocked away from the count by Robert Quinn. And Quinn with his 13th sack will take it in for a Rams defensive touchdown.
Taking on the Raiders here, and there was trouble early on. Terrence Williams.
Scoop and score.
And that's exactly what happens.
They just signed this kid this week. Hey, way to start his career. Happy Thanksgiving, buddy.
Leading quarter, Matthew Stafford. Unaware that Nick Perry was there, football comes out, Morgan Burnett. Here we have a number 42 for the Packers scoring a touchdown there.
Oh, that looks familiar, doesn't it?
Like this, despite the home record for the Seahawks as of late. But he didn't think this was going to happen either. Stripped by Cliff Averill. Michael Bennett recovers. They're calling it a strip sack and a fumble. It's a 22-yard return for a touchdown. And the Seahawks up 10.
Flynn looking to find John Kuhn, deflected, up in the air, somehow intercepted by Sean Witherspoon, and Witherspoon takes it 71 yards all the way into the end zone. He runs out of gas at about the 30, yet somehow still finds a way to make it into the end zone. It was like that tank hit empty right at the 30-yard line. How did I throw it right to him? Reed's first interception this season. Then, next Raiders possession, Antonio Allen blocks the punt, recovers it for the touchdown.
For a Tennessee loss, but they're down against the Bengals. Tannehill throws, intercepted. It's Polamalu. Diving. Polamalu going airborne. Touchdown, Steelers. What an effort.
Smith over the middle, throwing into traffic, intercepted by Munnerlyn. Munnerlyn, 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina.
Well, 1st and 10 from the Browns, 27 later on. It's Jay Cutler overthrowing Marshall, again picked off by Gibson. This time, instead of a nice return, he's 44 yards and into the... 2 plays later, it's 3rd and 8 from the Bears, 46, 8th play of the drive. Cutler to Martellus Bennett, gets a 6-yard gain, but he fumbles, recovered by TJ Ward, and there it goes. The defenses are better than the offenses today. 51-yard touchdown.
Faster on every down now. Fitzpatrick throws, and that one is picked up. Case into the end zone, touchdown.
9 for Oakland. 3rd and 3. McLaurin trying to convert. It's intercepted. Could be a pick 6. Eric Berry untouched. Kansas City blowing away Oakland here in the first quarter.
Led to a field goal to make it 23-14. Bad sign when you're showing these special teams. Wow.
Trying to get a little. 2nd and 4. 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 2nd and 4.
Castle looking to throw, goes underneath, and it's intercepted. Flag is down. Vincent Ray will run it in for a touchdown, but a penalty marker.
Up 7, but Matthew Stafford looking for Joseph Fourier. Boing. Will Hill.
Will Hill. Run that field to the house. Yes,
Stafford does have 15 picks in his last 8 games.
You got 15 picks in 8.
Quicker.
And then here we go. It's Schaub's special.
Cornerback's dream. That's what that is.
What? That ball slipped out his hand.
It ain't slipped out the cornerback's hand.
That ball slipped out his hand.
Cortez Allen with his first career touchdown, by the way. Jay Cutler. Anybody smell a little pick six
action?
action?
I smelled that thing a long way away.
I knew it.
Marshall had just walked out the room and said he's about to do what he does.
Taylor's first snap is ugly, and it's into the end zone and recovered by Chandler Jones for the touchdown. Wins next week, and Miami, Baltimore, and San Diego all lose. The Steelers are in the playoffs. We got a pickoff. We got a pickoff by Wilson. Wilson running down. Yonda had him for a moment. Taylor can't stop him either. And it's a second touchdown in the last 2 minutes of the game.
Going to be the team that loses the last game at Candlestick. And then he sees that happen.
Wow, Doug, let's be a little bit more aggressive for your quarterback. Matt could have placed the ball a bit better, but come on, Harry.
Heath, can you sing Redemption song?
No, I can't. No? Okay. Is that a country song?
Oh, it's Bob Moore.
He's in the game. Part of the reason he's winning because of this. Dre Kirkpatrick.
Dre made a play. Dre made a play.
It's the first time in the Flacco/Harbaugh era that we're going to get to 500. First quarter, Rams ball. Kellen Clemens looking for Lance Kendricks, but it's Malcolm Smith. Second straight week with a big pick. This time it's a pick 6. Remember last week he couldn't get in. He's in, and the Seahawks up 7-zip.